Alright guys, welcome to a very special edition of the Kishingani Podcast. Today I'm hanging out with Mr. George Waweru.
Kama kawaida.
You guy, what happened about Shir Halaiki?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, I've not seen him this week, man. No?
Last I saw him was at the roast.
Last I saw him, okay.
Hey, mapema. Yeah.
Even me nilimwona hapo kwa nini. He was with another chick, you guy. What?
Really?
Yeah, man. The reason I can say that is he was also looking at another chick I was with. Telling me that chick has massive hips. Can you imagine?
So that gave you the license to...
Okay, but I didn't do it rudely.
Okay.
Yeah. But yenyewe alikuwa na dem.
You. So you got this matako on Bashir's chick. I'm sure that's how you... that's polite to you.
So again, in the background we have Mr. Kevin in the building.
Hello.
Mtu akiona kamera na changing.
But hajaona camera.
Mic.
Oh.
Yeah, bana. So Kevo is in the building and Mozali.
Mwenyeji.
You guy, karibu, man. This game was shout into the mic. This game was massacre our eardrum.
Poleni.
So karibuni sana. You guys can contribute if need be. Yeah? Kama kuna kitu inakuchoma sana. But you guys, you're famous on this pod.
Am I?
So I'm only talking about this nigga.
Yeah.
But do people ever comment about your comments about me?
No, you guys, unfortunately. This guy thinks he's that famous already. No, but I think they know of you.
Okay.
You guys, you feature in most of my examples. Chikisuni nilikuwa na chill na boy wangu fulani anaitwa Kevo.
Waambie wataniona soon.
Eh?
Waambie wataniona soon.
I think say wakusikie tu for now.
Yeah, members wa kwanza wale.
Okay, they'll see this guy.
Speaking of members, how is...
You guys members, Joe. Wewe bana, so the flooding imekuwa ikiflood mbaya huko northeastern. I've been following the stories.
Yeah, not even northeastern, hata huku tu
across
everywhere.
the country actually.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah. No, ilikuwa Mombasa and then now it's wiping out roads huko in
submerging towns, man. Yeah.
Kite lakini hakuja flood mas.
Kite kuna vumbi sahi here.
Kite is really doing well. Mazei flood, but the roads are horrible. Yeah. But did you see that story of Gachagua saying alipeana pesa kwa counties, you guys? Yeah? So these guys, maybe they have misappropriated the funds, man.
Either
no, these guys are saying hakuna pesa wame receive.
No?
Exactly.
The governors led by governor
wa Mombasa,
Kirinyaga.
Miss Waiguru.
Yes, wanasema hakuna pesa yoyote wamepokea kutoka kwa serikali.
But you guys, who do you trust in that side?
Now you don't even know who to trust then. Yeah.
I think the governors.
You trust the governors more?
Yes.
No, but obviously the governors want to be disbursed to money. So that
True.
they can kula it yao yote, you guys.
How is there no way to track like these funds and how they're used?
Especially public.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kwanza hizi za disaster management.
Yeah, so there should be like a website where you just go and track the way we were doing with the votes. Za Raila, you guys.
Yeah, Tarakanithi.
How did that work for you?
A portal. Yeah. You guys, there was a portal, you guys, you juicy. You guys, there was another guy who added up those things allegedly. Then he was saying with confidence that Rawa ameshinda.
The tally.
Kwa Twitter space. Rawa ameshinda. No, ameshinda.
34
no,
is...
just do the calculations. He's won. He's won.
Shaza ku celebrate.
You guys, where is Rawa always on the losing end?
Yeah.
You get Tarakanithi.
Guys on a hot streak kutoka 1997.
Mazee.
5-0.
Maybe that guy should write a book.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Mazee. How to lose. Pothole losing. You guys Tarakanithi losing. You guys what?
That must be sad.
Yeah?
But if you're making money out of losing, I mean...
You think he is?
Yeah, of course.
You guys
Like when you're vying for that post, you have to have like a few sponsors here and there, international money is coming in. What's up?
So you reckon it could be deliberate?
No, of course not. No one loves losing that way, but... come on. Not when we were going.
Just getting off.
Okay, you may...
Yeah?
But here, it keeps on doing that.
So you guy, yeah? Mm-hmm. So that portal, Maze, that guy was calculating on a Twitter space. It really broke my heart. In fact, I unfollowed that guy.
What was the URL for that portal? www.weareright.com.
But what was that portal? It was IABC, yeah? What do you think of that portal thing? You think it was a good idea?
I think it was. It's a way of transparency, showing transparency, like making because they display what was uploaded at every polling station.
In real time.
In real time, yes.
It's only that Kenyans were still doubtful of that. We're like, I'm sure there's someone who's taking advantage of this system.
Yeah.
You think there was?
Well, the word was sijui ilikuwa inaenda Venezuela.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Fungua server. That's where that came from.
To a guy called Kamago.
That guy was deported. You get any white guy was a suspect. Don't think if they considered white guys, these guys would have been next in line. Who you?
Yeah.
But may I think Raul lost fair and square.
No.
What do you mean by no?
That guy didn't lose.
He lost, you guys.
No,
That guy was underprepared, man. Huh?
He didn't lose.
He didn't have.
There might have been some nini in strongholds for UDA.
No.
Not less, like you saw that thing of mnatoa kama 10k from Rao mnaweka mnaweka 10k kwa Rujo.
Kwa Rujo.
In those strongholds.
Transpolation or what you call it.
Oh, yes.
But see, you had those stories about.
Because you see that one is undetectable. It will show the same number of guys still voted, spoiled votes on the same day and everything.
But you saw that story for Rao didn't have agents in most of those polling stations. You know? I think the agents were dancing up or
celebrating way too early.
So see, the fact that the agents were absent.
Chekikitu tumechukua. Kaeba.
Baba.
There were no even up our polling stations here. Were they proper agents? Up Madaraka Prank.
Yeah, hapa hawezi.
Did you see him?
Yes.
I saw our pal Georgie Poji acting as an agent.
Have you guys ever been an agent? I think Ty has, and he was nearly beaten.
Yeah.
Wait, not an agent. What do you call those guys?
IBC official.
Yeah. This guy. Yeah.
He was in which constituency?
I can't remember, but these guys are very professional with.
They must come with phones, you guys. This must be an agent. Or mic check, you guys. So, you wanna pick it? So Skia, I've never done that job. I think it's a very dangerous job, you guys. I think you can lose your life.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ty was here on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
He didn't tell you that story?
No.
Where he nearly ducked him and some chick, and he was like, "Where Kimbia, go just hide in there." I don't know. This shitty. I'm bringing it up, and I don't know the entire story. But people were like the mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were begging for his blood.
Yeah.
Was it when Luya?
No, it was
you're
somewhere
not taken
here.
to a place where it's your tribe. Like,
Yeah.
Kawa ni Msapere unapelekwa
Kirinyaga.
Oh.
Kirinyaga? Msapere?
If you're low, he said
you're taken to like an opposite.
Yeah. I think so. So that to show.
But that puts you in danger of
even yeah.
Especially if that area is like a stronghold for the opposition.
Yeah.
The tribe from which you're coming.
You do that job?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Since comedy is not nini, anything but comedy.
You get purely for the money. You can risk your life.
They have security most of the time, but even that security can't be trusted.
Yeah, man. You do that job, you guys? How come you've never done those jobs?
I'm not.
You look like you can do such a job.
No.
You guys.
Spend. I don't like dealing with masses. What wing
and emotions, eh? You guys, somebody can slap you guys.
Yeah.
Take it raw. Announce the young.
And politics tends to bring out that emotional aspect from people. I don't know why.
Yeah, that animalistic.
Yeah.
Why is it?
And it's
primal need.
I don't even know why. And it's for another guy. It's not even for Ati. You're the one getting into this.
You guys telling these guys about the way that guy was over means. I'm sure guys don't know over means. You guys, that guy was really.
Say that again.
That's just a nickname.
Oh, okay.
I can't say his name, obviously.
No, so whatever you said, over miss.
Yeah, over
mears.
Over mears, yeah.
So this guy must say time elections. He said, "Turkana me at I'm a loser." You guys.
For real.
Check, you're a loser. Why did you vote for Rao? You're a loser. And you guys, the funny part was he meant like he was saying it with spite.
Yeah, from his heart. And that's a friend.
Hey, yeah, man.
And we imagine now someone you've never met.
Degree and
that's a learned
high
person.
Professional individual. Guy changed and became a monster.
I think we need to big up his business. Whatever he does, you guys plug him.
So you guy, and then another day I was working with this guy. And then we met another guy, a Sapere now. Deep Sapere, he looks kind of mongish. He's really talking in Sapere with this guy while looking at me. You guys. Check you know. You guys, somebody said this.
What was the conversation then?
It was like the way we as Kikuyu should prepare for war. It was remember that time for 2007. that time there was that unrest. Sijui ati these people are killing our people. Do you have to remind them who fought for the independence of this country?
You guy, man.
No, those things.
And he was looking at man.
Second me, I said, if this guy is trying to grab me, you're not talking after you guy.
That's when you learned those aterere drakwera.
I really look at probable exits. Check out, say, okay, the attack. No, but it's terrible, man.
Yeah.
And then also some of our parents also are
parents are, yeah.
No one knows a guy though, jam sana na boomers. You know, guy?
Yeah, I know.
That guy is always to kind of boomers, you guys.
Yeah.
Check it, they misled us. They made us vote out of emotions. No, fuck the boomers.
They made us.
No, but it's true. Like me, to be honest, there's that time for Rao. The time when Kibaki, yeah. That time I was voting for Bucks.
Till that time for Rao. See, it has always been that time for.
No, that time when he won fair.
Yeah, that was the one.
That's the closest one.
So you guys, that time I was voting for Kibaki. Then I went to the house and somehow said it. And Kina, my bro wanted to murder me. What's wrong with this guy, man? What do you mean you're voting? You guys, that guy's a thug, man. What's wrong with this guy? Why would you vote for Kibaki, man? Checking me, Kwani, what did this guy do? So he changed my vote. So that's why that other guy was mad at me. Over me.
Now you're being swayed by opinions of like family and friends, yeah. I've never known.
I knew how strong those opinions are.
Yeah.
Like you can remember that story you're telling me, Ati, that Toy was saying Raila is a liar. You can imagine a Toy saying that.
I can't remember what he was saying. I think if you turn at his if you rearrange the
Raila,
Raila,
it becomes
a liar.
Yeah.
It's an anagram for.
Yeah, it's been a random
Can you imagine
joke.
a Toy telling you that, you guys?
5-year-old boy.
So the parent is the one who's told that to those things.
Yeah. But of course, even the kids are watching, and this is, they're soaking up everything. So like you say, our parents, they're a bit tribal, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
And so when you're listening to them without even knowing, that's going into your subconscious.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like you guys, my father-in-law, you guys, may his soul rest in eternal peace, you guys. Yeah?
Your father-in-law.
So this guy,
You said you?
yeah. See my wife is still, we're not divorced.
You guys start using
really,
words.
You guys are really making this thing not amicable. Start getting lawyer letters.
Yeah,
Like you refer to our client
as my wife. I'll cost you another 500k.
So you guys, that guy, he had jenga the house in Cabernet. So he's planning to retire there. So during the post-election, these guys went and chomaed that cage of Cabernet. Yeah. But now this guy was mad at Raila for that, you guys. You're saying that Raila is the one who caused this cage to be chomaed, you guys. But you guys, Raila. And then he jamos you guys up in
Cabernet.
In freaking Cabernet, you guys.
But that would really piss you off, Mazei. A house you've built with your own sweat. Yeah,
that's just one case.
Yeah.
There are very many people who went through this.
Especially Saperes, those sides. Who are the sides? Huh?
Yeah, me during election, some Luo stole my girlfriend, Mazei. Me, I was like, fuck Raila, Mazei. Ngekona demu wangu sa.
Guys, kumongeng your chick post-election.
Yeah.
Post-election. You guys are mad.
Yeah.
So, that was a sad story, you guys. But Bona wasema amejamia Rao na yeye akwa huko Cabernet.
There is a scapegoat.
Yeah. You just need someone to blame. Yeah.
But you guys, why don't cukes like Rao, you guys? Why? Generally speaking.
Why, man?
Kevo, tell us why you don't like.
Me.
Generally, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying generally.
It was a joke.
I think it's something.
It's inbuilt too.
Yeah,
you just environment, learn it. It's a learned behavior, I think.
And I think it even started with the father, Kenyatta.
Jaramogi and versus.
Did you read that article I sent to the group?
Yeah, the way when Kenyatta was saying he'll crush.
Yeah, man. So I think that was the time it started.
Yeah.
Because Jaramogi had this thing called KPU. Then now.
What's KPU? Kenya Police
Kenya Party Union.
Kenyan People's Union. Yeah.
But Nani, he was more leaning towards Russia, more
Jaramogi.
socialist. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who? Nani was Ukraine.
Eh?
Sorry. KPU, you're saying
No,
KPU.
that time was time for Cold War.
Yeah.
And there was the East and the West.
Yeah.
And Nani was hata hiyo hosi ya Kisumu, I think.
No, see, that's the one
It
that
used to be called Russia.
Oh, it was funded by the Russians.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Soviet Union.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
So ideologically they have their differences.
Okay, and then also during that time, the Tomboy had just been murdered.
By who?
Like before
Who murdered
before
Tomboya?
Kenyatta
Most people
went.
believe it's Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did he die? Was he found in like
Tomboya
a...
went out and went to a
Shit.
chemist.
Oh,
On Tomboya Street.
damn.
Where there's that statue.
That's why he was shot, right?
Oh,
He was from a chemist.
he was from a chemist.
I think he was from buying some ninis. Huh?
P2.
Some Vega.
Some blue, what's called? The blue pill.
PLZ guy.
Yeah.
So that guy came
Blue
and
Chew.
peppered the
Yeah.
Tomboy.
So it was
now
one
when-
shot, a sniper,
Just one
ama.
shot. No, the
Damn.
guy came close to him and just shot him. And then
So of course, even the guy was caught.
Hmm?
Even the guy was
I think
caught.
he caught,
Yeah.
But he never like admitted.
He never
Yeah.
admitted to it.
Uh-huh. Did he spend his life in jail? Ama he was actually.
Yeah, he was in jail.
He was in jail for life?
Time.
But how would you kubali to do such a job if you're the assassin? You could.
I don't know.
Like what kind of
Yeah.
deal have you been given to do such a?
Maybe you owe someone like a big one or something. You know.
Uh,
I'm just thinking this is my movie thinking like you did something and they were supposed to kill your entire family, but then they
maybe
gave that one
towards his
chance.
toys and
Exactly, yeah.
peleka the toy to Namanga.
Needed motivation.
Luandeti, yeah.
Cheki, go and kill him or we're gonna kill your children. Because it didn't make sense. Because you'll always be the fall guy. Yeah?
Yeah.
So anyway, so there was that, and then all this led up to now Kenyatta going to Kisumu.
Mhm.
So guys were just yelling
Yeah.
against him as he was driving into Kisumu. Then they said throwing stones at the
Stones.
dais.
But yeah, I understand very many civilians were killed.
Yeah, but see now the security
And that's
opened fire.
Luos
They opened
now.
fire.
And that was
Ah.
like one of the
Shit.
That was the biggest reason.
But it's interesting, Kenyatta didn't leave. They just shot a couple of guys, there was a stampede, guys ran away. Some guy bebered Kenyatta into the limousine. Then they chilled there and things still tulia at Kiasi, and then more cops came. Then he chomoka again to launch that hospital, you guys.
But I think after
So
that he never went
He
back.
never went back.
Yeah.
He never
And then when he was on the dais, he was really ingiliaing Nani and telling him, you're saying that you're
Those
my
are the
pal,
things that
but
cause problems.
I'll show you the government is in charge. Huh? There's even a video about that story,
There's
isn't
a
there?
video actually, yeah.
Where Jaramogi is talking up in the background. Check, you cannot do that!
I think these are the stories that should be taught in school because these ones you have to do. Like the whole.
Do you think they teach? I don't remember learning
They
that
didn't
story.
teach.
Yeah, like
Huh?
they don't teach all these
The heck
things.
They teach you guys.
Yeah.
Teach
Like
rocks.
me, I know more about
Tick rocks.
Rocks.
Sedimentary rocks.
and
Yeah.
clouds.
Nimbus.
Cumulonimbus and stratus. Check your stratus.
So-
You need stratus, na you need cumulonimbus, you guys. So yeah, they should teach more of this.
Yeah, there's a guy in
stories.
school who raised his hand and asked the teacher, "How is this going to help me in life?" Alichapwa.
Oh, in your school?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
These younger guys are asking such questions nowadays.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think they're a bit more daring.
They're very daring.
What is this Nini called? The new curriculum? CBC.
CBC.
At least they're trying now. They're
Competency
getting.
based
Yeah.
curriculum.
So guys are being asked.
Kamua
solid
ng'ombe, you know.
You actually
Which
go
guys?
and come
You
on.
actually plant a few veggies here and there, harvest.
But do you think teaching these things will help?
Well, yeah, of course, Mazee, you learn it from a young age. I'm pretty sure it would.
So do you think it'll break the curse of generational hate? Because why should a whole tribe hate another tribe just because two guys kusana dapo in Kisumu?
Yeah.
If at all that's the reason.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
you start from the bottom. Everything you start, nini, grassroots, yani.
Yeah.
Same as sports, Mazee, if you want to change it, always anza uko juu.
But maybe also living in an urban area can help.
Yeah.
Because now you have friends from across the tribes.
You're not in a bubble,
Yeah. 'Cause
multicultural.
in Ocha, you guys, those
Yeah.
guys speak the same language.
Genius, Mazi.
Huh?
By yourself.
Yeah, man. But you guys, I think that's the same thing that happens between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Those guys are just neighbors, so to speak. No?
You feel that silence?
But I don't think Kikuyus and Luos are neighbors.
Yeah.
Even me, I don't think so.
But how did you used to interact before
Actually,
before all this?
Huh?
Like how are Luos and Kikuyus even before? Were we fighting?
I don't know if guys used to fight
It was just
Because we're not close.
I guess it's just different ideology.
And the raids, Akina Masai's,
You know, Kiev
intermarriages.
and laws are very similar. Like you guys are the only guys who speak your language, even when another guy from another tribe.
That's every Kenyan.
I see you guys.
Bro,
Miucheni
hadi wakale.
nimeanza kukoroga kilu hapo hivyo.
because you don't know Lu, you don't know any
I see,
shit.
man.
Oh,
No,
gee.
I think Kikuyus and Luo are very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
No, but in terms of
First of all,
talking your language thing, they're very similar.
I think
Chiki
that's-
donge Mark brother. You know one of the things donge.
Yeah.
Even Kales.
Kales, everyone does that. Yeah.
Hata Wakale.
Chiki donge. Huh?
Even Kales do that. You don't remember in high school?
Yeah, Kale.
Ata cows, yeah.
Also do it.
Yeah, I think we should just hate each other.
It's a mad Kale you get with this chick. Chiki mame ngala tool. Still mot.
They speak it fast though. Yeah.
So you're saying it's not only Cukes and but Cukes sana.
Cubes are too much.
Hey,
Because we are too many of us.
yeah.
You guys there's a
And
Plus,
proud.
Nairobi happens to be
Next
in our
to
backyard.
Kiambu,
Yeah.
You guys Kitengela we have a PCA over there. PCA. So I decided since it's just walking distance from my digs, which I need hey, you guys are really vibing in Cuke up on that.
Kikuyu
Check
savage.
it out, man, Negwo, the book of Amos Ray. Check it where tuko kite, bro.
You expected a Maasai pastor or something?
But then again, PCA is a separate church.
Yeah, PC is predominantly Kikuyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys don't give a
Presbyterians.
damn if they're in. You remember there's a funeral I went to with this guy. Juzi to
A what?
Wayakiwe funeral.
Funeral.
It
Uh-huh.
was in
You guys
Kikuyu.
are just vibing. Cute guys.
Really?
Then those churches-
Nachukutoa hapa Wayakiwe. I mean, Togot. Was it Togot?
Yeah, it was in Dogoto.
That's Kikuyu, yeah. Kikuyu land.
Why do you guys do that?
Actually, the place is called Kikuyu.
Yeah, Kikuyu.
What would you expect?
PCN Kite.
But they say Kikuyus kenda Boston, when the Michigan, when there are Kikuyus just everywhere around the world. Yeah.
But I think same for all tribes.
Yeah, true.
But maybe the majority are Cukes. You guys hear that noise, you guys?
Yeah, even the mic is picking up.
Yeah, man. Like, what kind of place is this, you guys?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Luos doing it. But I'm kidding.
They're not making those noises, you guys. Man.
Yeah. Have you dated outside your Nini tribe?
Yeah,
That's another way
I've never
to.
dated inside my tribe.
Oh,
That is
that's commendable, bro.
Why can't you only look for Cukes?
No.
Check the ramenya.
I've only dated one cute chick too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but I'd love to date like a Luo and someone from the coast. Sijai bado. Yeah.
All the others, you've checked the boxes.
No.
Yeah, this is
Checked
my
the
first-
boxes is also a nice way to
It's a
put
nice
it.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Checking.
No, I've dated Kao, Masai. That's as much as I can remember.
But do you
dating.
believe when you meet a very urbanized chick,
They don't even, they're all the same.
you'll get those stereotypes about their
They're all the
community?
same.
No.
Like a typical Nai chick to me is the same.
It's like a tribe, eh?
Yeah, it's
Unless you
like
get one now, Kienyeji one from there.
Ute,
From
From
Hall.
Makueni.
Luandet,
Don't date.
Shakahola
That's when you get the full cow
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you go to Grogon if you want the cow. From
Harlem.
Bondo.
Bondo.
Maybe Hollow is near Bondo.
Nice.
You guys ever gone to the sites? You guys
Yeah.
chicks there have the most serious diabs, you guys.
Hey, that sounds like I can't handle. I've been to Kisumu.
They'll handle
bro.
you guys.
Yeah.
But this guy would attract a lot of attention.
Yeah,
Because of
I
his
know.
skin
Those chicks
color.
really love this like guys.
Yes, man.
Something different.
Do low chicks have that stereotype for loving money like Kikuyu chicks?
Money?
Yeah.
I don't know about money.
No.
I don't think
Then
so.
I'll prosper there.
No,
If they, yeah.
But now the modern tribe chick, I think it cuts across all tribes.
Okay, but they have
Because of
tastes.
Instagram.
They have
Fine artist in life.
expensive taste.
Okay.
Yeah, true, by the
That's every woman though.
Me, I've dated a Luo chick.
Uh-huh.
I've dated a Cuke. Actually, my first chick was a Cuke chick.
How was she? Experiences?
No, she was good. We had a good time with her until she went to America, you guys. Yeah, right now I would have had like 3 toys with that chick, you guys. Huh?
called
Yeah.
Waidaka.
Yeah.
If you're broke,
Jogona.
name the toys. Yeah,
Your bloodline is wiped off.
check this, my son Masharia. I didn't pay dowry. by their
Yeah,
own.
that's what they do, by the way.
Oh, for real? Eh?
Yeah.
If you don't pay dowry, your toy will be called
Yeah.
nini? Jogot.
Yeah.
Then hizo customs za Kikuyu mazeni mob.
There's another one for when you eat meat on a certain bone,
The
you
shoulder
have to
bone.
toboa.
Yeah.
What the heck is that about?
Judiciary.
No, that's not the shield. It's the shoulder bone. The one that
Yeah.
looks like a blade.
Yeah.
The idea is that so that other goats can get nini to eat.
Grass to
The
eat.
grass grows through that shimo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's obviously it's symbolic.
So what's
yeah.
the symbolism?
I don't
Like it's life, letting life.
Yeah, flourish.
Yeah, kitu kaa hiyo.
But you guys, you've not done many of those Kikuyu customs, you guys.
Why do you say that?
Like there's one for
Mbuzi ya
say
wazee.
coming of age. Yeah.
Yeah, there's all those.
Did you do that?
Mburi yake ama.
Did
Yeah.
you do that?
No, I've not done that. You can't do that if you are.
Traitor!
Yeah.
This guy must not follow the.
The last one I did was after circumcision. Now
Yeah.
What happened?
coming into adulthood.
Yeah. So what happened?
Yes, it's just.
So you
like-
come into an
No, it's
adult.
total secret stuff.
Uh.
And now there, my
Actually, what used to happen is there was a ceremony called Kohura Biro.
Yeah.
Kourabiro.
Yeah.
Wiping the is it
Yes.
called?
You know
No.
that, no, not
Suit.
that. You know that white stuff that you need when you're uncircumcised.
Oh,
That
okay.
forms.
The-
Dick,
oh, yeah,
dick
yeah.
cheese.
Uh,
Dick cheese.
so you're supposed to clean it, eh? And the way you do that, you're brought for a mami, you komonga.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guy.
That's
For real?
interesting.
Yeah.
But is it literal nowadays?
No, it's not.
No,
literal.
but then back then it was that way. Like you had to.
But you can't pick up one of the most serious infections you can.
Back then there were no infections.
Ah, you guy.
For real.
Kikuyu chicks were very clean.
Ah! Well, have you guys ever read about how Maasais were wiped out by STIs?
Yeah.
I think the white guys are the ones who introduced them.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah.
Was it Kaswende or Gonna? Kaswende is still gonna.
Yeah.
Kisonono is
I would know.
endless.
Yeah, one of the two. I don't know which white guy went and Komonga na Maasai, you guys. Those guys died, you guys, like freaking.
It must have been a
floods.
chick because white women love Maasai warriors.
No,
Yeah,
but
yes.
but you know, I think
back
when
then.
the Nenes were trying to make inroads into African mainland,
Uh,
they encountered a lot of Maasai, and Maasais were like all over the place, being plain Nilotes, and they occupied very large. So you had to encounter them, and they were like a warrior tribe. They were very violent, very hostile. yes. Like-
so how do you think the first
So-
missionary, like how did they communicate?
I think what happened is I think some of them had guys they took to Nene. In coast you find guys who are multi Nene.
Maybe a random
Oh.
Maasai who made his way to the
Yeah.
coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
in
then
those
they
coastal
landed
towns,
on-
you used to have guys who could speak
Translators
multi-
probably.
So they use those guys as translators.
Hebu check tumefika 30.
Baduka 6 minutes.
Okay.
So, so you're saying that's
So they needed to find a way of getting rid of the Maasais.
Oh, so that's why they chose.
Yeah. Some of them
So
even gave
STIs.
them sujui blankets with.
Smallpox.
Yeah.
Shit.
Diseases.
Seriously,
Yeah.
They've done that. in
those
some
guys are
places.
wicked.
Man.
And that's also wrote in history books.
Exactly.
So how do you know that?
It's in other
See,
books.
see, he has that blanket, bro.
The smallpox blanket.
Blanket.
guy.
Could you imagine? And then I had
They
they used to
killed
treat
very
like
many of
They
them.
kill many Maasais.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you know they learned that culture from Maasai of sharing mummies. That one for you can come to your place and komonga your chick. Like they were very communal with their women.
Uh-huh.
So now they brought in the
Maasais were the first swingers. This guy is saying.
Guy, man. Can you imagine? You just
Yeah.
appeared, your pals.
Hey,
deep,
Will
guy.
Smith is a Maasai warrior.
That guy swings both
But at
ways.
least they were straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
swinging straight. Huh?
Yeah.
But you never know. Maybe there was some random Maasais komunganing in the bush.
Right.
Take you guys, take.
That's against the moral code of conduct.
Yeah.
You can get speared. Eh?
Getting speared.
Mazi.
Yeah.
But you guys say in all societies are just some random guys who are komungane.
Yeah,
Maybe they weren't
in every
gay, but
population.
were curious about engaging their member, you guys. Once and
You can help you even start thinking about that stuff.
It's a whole, bro.
So warm.
You're like, okay, I've experienced this one at the front. You know what? Let's try.
And how do you think?
But there's thinking that for a chick.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now thinking that for another
dude,
fellow.
yeah.
Weird.
Was beard. Like how rough.
Yeah.
That is sad.
It just shows maybe it's natural. Just speaking.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe.
in any population, a certain small nini, it's like it's an error, like an nini thing, yeah. Anomaly.
I know, yeah.
But now making the era now mainstream, I think, up on your shit.
Yeah,
Up on
it's a
your
problem.
shit.
You guys have already decided homosexuality is an error in the.
Yeah, this pod is not gonna get funding from Ford Foundation. Check Emmanuel, is
Bell
this your
Gates.
podcast? Are you speaking here on this podcast? Check me.
No, but you should have that
Check me.
disclaimer
I think
for.
that was an error.
An anomaly. That was an anomaly.
The thing is, if it was so nini, then you know, homosexuality is a self-destruct.
Yeah.
It means if all of us are gay here, there's no way we will reproduce. Like if you are put in an island,
So you can
after
never
100 years, we
just for the sake of procreation.
but if you're gay kabisa, you don't even want to see chicks.
No, but you do it now for nini, for procreation.
That's
purposes.
disgusting.
Like dogs.
It's like me asking
Donuts.
you. It's like me asking you to komonga another guy.
Yeah.
But even animals do it. I'm not saying it's an excuse, some justification. But even in the animal kingdom, there are gay
But it's
animals.
rare.
They komunga.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
No, even cows. Like when another cow is on heat, the female cow inapandia hiyo female ingine.
Yeah.
Check you guys. Check.
me, I've never.
To what end?
With the titties in there.
Scissoring.
Yeah, but not scissor. Titting.
Oh, they rub each other's nini.
Yeah, you know seen that
Others.
stuff?
I've never seen.
Yeah, they climb like literally.
I've never.
But I think that one is because of the chemical that is very pungent.
Pheromones.
Potent, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
makes
they're on
the
heat.
female climb on another.
Yeah,
female.
like it needs that instinct.
But why does it?
But the female
climb?
doesn't have an instinct for
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
Because why does it climb when it's female?
I think it can. I think at a base level it has.
Okay, where did this?
Because
happen?
it's a cow.
I've never seen that.
You've not seen that cow?
I've never
You should check
Even
it on
dogs.
Google.
Even dogs. Dolphins.
Dogs.
You don't remember the gay lions for Africa? See, that was that story.
That are bad.
But were they komonga or they just chill?
But they are very.
I think they were just wearing pink.
Maybe some. Maybe some guy. Maybe they're just chilling together. Because me, I need to
They are
check
paid.
it out.
Paid doctors.
To push the agenda.
They were finance. Check it. So what we gonna do is
A chicken bone, like a drumstick.
guarantee your food for life. You know?
Yeah.
But you get one of the ways to get funding, you guys, just to announce that you're gay.
I
Mm.
think that thing is a population control thing. That's why
Yeah.
they've made it so mainstream.
So gay lions aside, eh?
Mhm.
Hizo ma nini jango traditions, you guys, are they as your traditions? You guys are not really traditional nowadays, right?
You're still
Like mtoangi meno.
no.
They
How
get
many menos?
circumcised.
Menos ilikuwa longapi? 6 lower, yeah.
Hiyo stigma ya mwajaka don't get circumcised.
But meno is crazy.
I think most of them are even getting circumcised.
Nowadays they get circumcised. Hiyo ni issue.
But if you don't feel like circumcising, why should somebody ingilia you?
But it's for your
Like
own
during elections, one of the needs is jamaa wajatairi. Cheki hata hujatae. Like what kind of insult is that,
Yeah.
you guys?
Nowadays, even in the US, like babies used to be circumcised when you're born.
when you're born.
Now they're not even doing it.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know
They're
why
giving the
what they
toys an
change. Yeah, but most people are not preferring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
Completely.
saying that Tatooine should decide on their own. Like don't.
When he's
decide.
60, yeah.
Might change
Yeah.
their gender maybe.
Yeah.
But
But
it's easier to deal with it when you're a toy. When you're like
Yeah.
8 days
Grow
old.
up- yeah.
You get only circumcised at 8 days.
For me,
Mm.
see, mine was later.
Yeah. Me, my sister at 7, you guys.
Hmm.
I remember you guys the day and the hour.
Oh, nice.
You guys, hiyo chungu ile yenye ilinipiga after the dawa ran out, you guys.
But I think for Lunges, they do it at a younger age.
Oh.
It's only
You do it
Bukusus
when
who
you're-
do it
Later
a bit
on.
later.
Yeah, the
Alright.
traditional Bukusu one where they have ashes, ash on. Hey,
Bukusus
that's
have a very
crazy.
elaborate initiation
Yeah.
ceremony.
Yeah, true.
This guy doesn't even know.
No, I know.
And
you
oh,
guys.
sorry.
You go to the river.
Yeah, go to the river in the morning.
Where you soak your member in
Yeah, you
cold.
so it
cold
becomes
water.
damp.
You dip
numb.
numb,
Sorry,
not
numb.
a
But also
soaky
damp.
foreskin. You guys
But also damp.
damp.
Damp and numb.
No,
Not damp.
Just
Could it's a
It's
spoon.
wet.
For what? Are you trying to
Ati when you what's it called? When you shake kidogo, ama you shouldn't even.
You shouldn't
You're not
flinch.
supposed to
Damn.
You
flinch.
look up like this, then it's
Exactly.
cutward, then don't leave.
In one swipe, in one quick.
Shit. And then what do they do the foreskin?
I think they bury it, you guys. But I'm not sure. I'm speculating.
I
That's
had-
a question of the ages. Maybe I
Yeah.
should call some of my loja nini relas. Cheki, unaendelea aje? Habari ya nyumbani kunanyesha? Poa. Anyway, mtu akitairi.
Foreskin inaenda wapi?
Inaendaga wapi?
Hiyo ngozi mnafanyia nini?
Maybe they keep it in a jar.
I. But us guys, after we got circumcised, we went for some traditional ceremony in Shag. So you go and stay in the river, and then in the morning you go in front of the guys. There was a group of guys from the village. Then to do you fight with ugali, some crazy stuff.
Wasting food, yani.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nyinyi mtapiga. But the funny thing is, me, I was fighting with my stepbrothers. It was a very dodgy sounding thing.
So you've never examined the nini behind all
Motive behind
It
it.
was called kualuha.
that?
So kualuha now is that ceremony you're talking. I think it's the same one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, did Africans traditionally circumcise?
Yes,
Before the white
most
man?
Bantus did.
Yeah.
Where did they learn it from?
I mean, where do all traditions come from?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Those guys
That's the
learn
answer to
from
everything.
us.
Like traditions are Wakikuyu, Luos, Gales. Where do they
So
come
where
from?
did they learn to circumcise?
I don't know.
These of the-
Like, see, the Jews were told by Sargodi, according to the Bible.
Yeah.
So Abraham
Oh,
was told
yeah,
to
yeah, actually.
circumcise.
Uh-huh.
So who told these other guys? They just
Maybe
looked
Ngai.
at the member and said,
It doesn't
"Cut the
need.
post."
Yeah.
It's hard to
There
know.
is one.
Huh?
Everything has
Because most people just find the
traditions going
the
on.
tradition.
Just keep
You don't question how it started. How it
So
was.
maybe it's a recent thing. Because us guys, they used to chomoa some teeth. Even my grandmother, I think among the women,
I think for
Oh.
they
women.
used to chomoa.
Because even women circumcision was a thing, sindio?
But
Yeah.
for some communities.
Yeah.
not all communities.
Maybe someone just looked at the member and said it's better if you chomoa that goes.
Maybe there was something, a disease or something. Then guys realized if you remove that foreskin,
Mm.
your chances of survival are higher.
It can't be hygiene, no.
It could
Could
be.
no, it could
could
be.
be.
See, it's allegedly it's more hygienic if you're
It's
circumcised.
more hygienic.
That's one of its benefits from a
Yeah.
scientific
It's
point
the
of
main
view.
benefit actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even guys
Fellatio.
with foreskins contract HIV much faster than
Yeah.
Then guys without
What if you shower?
even if you shower.
Even
That
if-
thing keeps the nini in ukondani.
Or the virus?
I think the virus needs like 8 seconds before it dies or something. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
it's
so
all-
much
if
feature
it's
of
inside
force.
there,
So there's an 8-second window.
it's alive, Master, it's
You
alive.
dip it and make sure
Take a
you.
monga for 7 seconds. Take. I dash to
Then
the
it's
shower, you guys.
Yeah.
like Larry,
Like Zuma.
like Jacob Zuma.
Zuma.
That guy actually said that in public. Checky, I showered.
In what context?
See, he was
Alcoholism?
monga the chick dry, and then he went and showered.
He said he can't get HIV because of that.
Damn.
Then that he used to nini, there was that nini of that if you comonga a virgin,
You remove it.
you remove
Golly.
that thing.
Can you
But you
imagine?
guys, that makes it
bro?
spread further. You
Of
guys.
course.
Can you imagine
There was
the
some,
virgin?
there was some practices in African tradition already which were called.
That's why it spread like that so much in Botswana and those areas.
Yeah. Even that, even in Nyanza, it spread a lot because of wife inheritance.
Achana mambo ya Nyanza.
A guy dies of HIV.
Then
Mm.
he inherits somebody's wife.
Yes.
The wife also has it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
So you
crazy.
can imagine you die and you cheered your wife with HIV. Then your bro takes your wife.
Then the bro also engears you guys.
Then he particularly his own wife.
Cheki kwa wili ukiganisha AIDS. This part of my AIDS will go to
You go to my small brother. But now,
So there are also other things. Like now there are mothers who, because of fishing.
Mhm.
So the fishermen come with the fish. The mothers don't have chums to pay.
Damn
They pay in
exchange.
kind.
They pay in kind.
they take you behind the tent.
Barter trade.
Kwa boat.
Send them home.
Cheki
Commando
wewe kwa
trade.
nyuma cheki. Then you give her a couple of fish.
Exactly.
Ama
That's how you
wanaenda
pay for it.
ama wanaenda kurock the boat. Quite
Hey, but the
literally.
smell of fish must be overpowering there.
I think they've already. Oh yeah, you guys. It's a fishy smell.
All round.
But maybe those mothers just do it for Nini
It's 'cause they
initial
don't have
stock.
money.
Sasa unaanza na hiyo.
Tuko na watoi ka
uko na
tano
seven.
hawana nini ya.
There's so many things that make it spreading.
Serikali saidia.
This guy is taking this thing unseriously.
Yeah, man. I'm very serious.
And it's but that's terrible.
But that's how it spread. There's so many things that brought it.
Yeah.
Ni gani ingine?
It's not mainly prostitution. Alafu kuna disco matanga.
Disco matanga, hiyo nimesikia pia hiyo.
Maybe that's why it was banned. You know it was
That's
banned.
why
Right?
it was banned for a while.
Like even during my mother's thing, there was no disco matanga.
Ah.
But it was banned because of COVID.
Explain disco matanga for
See-
the viewers.
See, when
Even
in the
before
funeral,
COVID, I think it
Before
was
COVID, that thing was a thing.
before COVID, it was.
That thing was a big thing.
Yeah, even at my dad's funeral, there was disco matanga. There was another guy
What's
who came
disco
in
matanga?
all white. During nini, when someone dies,
Man or woman?
Shags, man or woman.
Uh-huh.
Your night kuna disco.
There's a disco.
I think it's not just one night. I think it's
It's
like
more-
because those guys are very long.
When guys are meeting.
Maombolezo period.
What's the purpose of disco matanga?
Celebrating the life of the departed.
Oh, okay.
So you have like a rave in the village
Mm.
where guys are dancing in the dark and like doing all sorts of things.
Not in the dark, we have lights.
Mlikuwa na lights ama?
Lights. Tetea Nyanza.
No, I'm talking about now why it caused the spread of that thing.
Oh, now
Ah.
it's
Of course, now
kuna
we
lights.
have disco.
You guys during my dad's funeral, there's a guy who came in all white.
Jivu ama?
Okay, turned up.
Clothes, you guys.
He turned up.
Yeah, you get white.
Did he have a walking
pants
stick?
and shoes.
Oh, ready for
That guy
nini?
was glowing in the dark.
Ready for disco matanga?
That guy, yeah.
Did he have a walking kid?
Z, I think I reported. Yeah, that guy was gonna kill it up on the disco matanga. Check you guys.
It's usually like a place for like
Save your moves.
it's like a place for the way Ocha guys can go for dates. And so it's usually a venue
A meet-up.
for mnaambianga dem si tutapatana.
Situpatane kwa nani?
Utakam.
Nangoja nani adae nitakupeleka hii date.
Check yako karibu sana. Ni kama ako na 1 week. Haya. Wait, how about Agoeng Hari? What is Agoeng Hari?
Yeah, I'm going to deep.
No, just tell us.
I don't think Mose knows what that.
You don't know what it is?
You say what
But
you
okay,
think it
What
is.
is it? What is it?
Nika rave fulani tu ya Ocha. It's a hare. Si hare ilikuwa rave.
Uh-huh.
So nika, but I don't know exactly
The purpose, some of
It's
the
just-
occasion.
It's just there's another time I was in Bomani. Did you come to Bomani for my bro's Rorashio thing?
Bomani, where's Bomani?
Remember when we went to Kosovo for a Rorashio?
Oh yeah, Kilifi.
Yeah. So remember in that town there was just a random rave happening. Like
Wha-
some guys just come with speakers, then they
Yeah.
just switch on music, then guys just dance in the middle of a random village, you guys.
Ah,
So I think there also guys komongana.
speakers,
Yeah,
ama drums and percussion. Oh.
I think those guys pay a fee like maybe $5.
Yeah, to get it.
Then you ingiza chicks
Yeah.
box mnaenda kwa maize plantation.
Kwa sugar cane plantation.
The mango tree.
Kigini sugar cane.
Yeah, what is in zingia your ass?
What?
Those safari ants.
I think it's part of the BDSM komonga. Cheki nasikia uchungu lakini siwachi. So yeah, those are the factors that led to
Some
the
of the
spread of
factors,
it.
yeah.
If you
Then you
are,
know places like those kiddos are also born. They marry early. They get kids early.
especially now in the era of borders. You know, there are some guys who just drop out of school because they have a border.
Mm.
Yeah. See, those are the rich guys now in the hood. The liquid guys.
With borders.
Yeah, picky is my bike.
Yeah.
So
Those
you-
borders, whenever women are bedbound by those things, you know
Bang.
that thing needs a lot.
What?
The vibrations of the engine and the
Oh, so the chick bambikas yake yote.
yeah, man. She kills that guy and fingers him.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's forced to park.
Ache kazi kwanza. Early retirement.
But you guys, that is sad, you guys.
For once, this podcast is educative.
Yeah, but yeah.
Where we've learned something.
Yeah, today the Twitter space was educative. This one is really ingiane.
Yeah.
I think the problem with this podcast is me ending.
Yeah, this case of Changia, the good one.
But you guys, but now with this, what's it called? Is it called PEP?
Prep and pep.
Prep.
Mm.
So, like, is it also distributed open chats?
It's not free.
Not really. It's more
Yeah.
common in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys of sharks are just left to die, you guys.
But you can still
Kanyama.
access it in cases of domestic violence, vitu kama hizo, sexual based violence.
When you have to qualify to get them.
Well, obviously, I think they have to interrogate you.
Ka history.
They should just give anyone once.
I thought you just get them.
I think there's such a nini in the pipelines. There are programs coming.
Have that fear that.
But you see, the nini is how to roll it out.
Oh.
The condom.
Yeah, when I was younger, you guys, there's a time I come over this chick, and the CD passed, you guys. So I thought you guys have acquired the
Human immunodeficiency.
Yeah.
Checking me looking at her in the morning.
And then you put a scratch, you think that's it.
Or a
Like
homa,
yeah.
or sore throat.
That's it.
You guys
Bro,
start
unafikiri
coughing.
umeenda.
Take his shit! Dead!
Hii ni the worst one. Emi was komongeng and then the CD ikabaki huko ndani, bro. Cheki mimi nikiitafuta.
What it must have been
What?
hollow. From hollow.
Shaka. Hello.
You guys, these are not the views of
But there's also another guy when we went Campo, by the way. Him now, he was like, he went to finger chick randomly. Akasikia kitu huko ndani.
Seriously, you guys.
Akaitoa.
Damn, you guys!
That's the
You get another day. What? Okay, I'll delete his name.
What is this? It has fluids.
damn.
The guy smelled it.
I don't know what he did with it. And I don't even know what smelling it would achieve.
You guys, there's another time you can radio my co-host. What's such a story? You guys, we got a letter from the communications authority. Check kwanza wewe hiyo yako wewe. You guys, that guy cost that company almost 500 G's.
Damn.
You have to pay.
Yeah. Fine.
On radio ko inje.
Thank the gods for YouTube.
For podcasts. That's why you chucked, because you couldn't tell your
I was
honest
costing the
stories.
company
Yeah.
money, you guys. So, but when does that happen? It's just bad luck. How come they can't tell there's something inside?
There's some parts of the
Baby.
nini which are insensitive. Parts of the female nini.
But
Like
you
that
can
place they put those
IUDs.
IUDs.
All right.
Have you ever reached ukausikia hiyo nini? The
You
coil.
get your fingers out long, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually feel
Kwani see even them the doctor I'm going out on a limb here. See they insert it using their hands. There's nothing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So utafikia tu.
All right.
Must be a female doctor with small hands.
Many of these doctors are male.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how it's put, but I'm guessing that way.
When my wife was, when we were having that thing, it's called a DNC.
I don't know.
So, you know, they have to trauma the baby.
Do not resuscitate.
Yeah.
DNC nini?
It's like
Is it called
evacuating the.
It's called DNC, right? Yeah. So that doc kept you guys coming to Ekele is Vidole, you guys.
There's a dude.
Check it.
You did take that.
Check it, man.
Hold on, can I do that?
You have to do that.
Yeah, female doctor.
Like that guy for earthquake, you guys. That
Yeah,
comedy
the thumb.
shit. Yeah, man. So make me what? In fact, most of these gyna doctors are males.
But
I don't know
female
about the
and
numbers.
have you heard
Me,
of
the ones I
this?
used to come across were all male. Because we kept going to
Gynecologist.
to gynecologists.
Actually, there are more female doctors than men.
Who do
And
gynecology?
gynecologist?
In gynecology.
Oh no, generally.
Oh, there are more female
I was
doctors.
joking,
Are you
by the
sure,
way.
you guys?
So.
Are you sure, you guys?
No,
Yeah.
that can't be.
I'm not
Okay,
saying
in the West.
I'm not saying it
In the
can't
West.
happen.
Why is West
In the West,
Am I in India?
Nini is dominated by females. In the West.
nursing
In the-
is dominated by
Even
Women are
even
generally
men
just smarter
in
than
the
men.
West.
But I like they nowadays. You remember they being a male nurse was even looked down upon.
Yeah.
Nowadays they're even male nurses. You
You
guys.
get celebrating that.
Yeah, I think so.
Would you be happy if your son
Became a
told
There's a
you?
lady who was telling me.
No,
there's a
you
lady
are not
who was-
answering
No.
the question.
Would I be
Would you be happy if your son,
if he wants to be
Kisiamani Junior, told you
if he wants to be a male
Male
nurse?
that what would you like to be when you grow up?
I had to be a male nurse.
A male nurse.
Yeah, that's okay.
Be happy.
This guy
Yeah.
is from the 1920s.
Even the nurses are getting paid pretty good
Yeah, because in
money
America, you
in
guys.
Canada and yeah.
It's a predominantly a nurturer's job,
Yeah.
a lady's job. That's why.
But it would be nice to have a couple of
But a
nurses.
man
who-
is.
who
You
are
need to
male.
do other things, man.
Let me ask you. Let me ask
That are
you.
manly, man.
If you had something, you want to be checked out on your member, would you rather a female or a male doctor?
Female.
Easy.
We a guy touching my knee.
On your member.
Even that prostate examination.
Hey, that one is a crazy.
But if it's a
one.
female, you might get an erection.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
I'm
you
sure
imagine
she
getting
didn't
a
be
random
impressed.
erection? But can you imagine if it's male, then you get an erection?
Awkward stare.
That'll be weird. I'm sure doctors go through a lot, man.
You guys, you'll have to apologize. Check his up, man.
Ninaona November, maze.
The last time siku mwana.
Have you had this phenomena where they say it's witchcraft, but like the male guy gets stuck in the woman's nini? Is there a medical explanation for that?
There's an explanation.
At its feet, it has happened so many times.
The corona becomes
I
big.
want to see dogs getting caught up.
It happens quite frequently in
There's
dogs.
something there.
There's actually a condition chicks have called vaginismus.
What's it? Vaginismus.
Like, the entrance of the nini
In a shrimp.
like it clenches.
Why? Caused by?
There's primary and there's secondary. Kuna wale you can't even penetrate them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say the
Whenever
right
they
like
get
it's a good
anxious
thing.
and nini.
Oh,
It clams up.
Comfortable like
Clams
clamp.
Ah, no wonder it's when they're cheating. Maybe
Yes,
she's anxious.
yes.
Yeah.
Now if there are those who, during the act,
Yeah, during the acts, that's what I'm
sasa
saying.
ina clench.
Man, can you imagine
And you
trying
see
to
now
get?
your nini inakuwa ni kaa iko
Yeah, it's held by the corona.
it's held alafu it's
The blood iko tu
you're
hapo.
telling me that thing, that device.
The coil. Oh, the nini, the ring.
Yeah,
Dildo.
the penis ring. Inakuwa it's like the damo in the penis is stuck there, it can't get out.
Oh, so you're gonna
Because-
lose the erection.
Yes.
Damn,
So it's inakuwa it's like an nini situation, like an impasse.
a win-win
The
situation.
more a chick panics, the more ina nini.
Inakuwa
And the
tighter.
more blood inakuwa trapped.
So now when they're
So
taken,
your
you see
nini
they're taken, they're given a
member
relaxant.
looks like a lollipop now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Juu
Kaki
That's
mash
swelling,
bro.
eh?
grown.
juu na hii part ya chini ina
Iko
Imefungwa.
inakuwa strangled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they go to see, they're doing what, a relaxant or something.
Yeah, kitu kama hiyo.
So ati you're saying?
I'm saying, so the ninis get stuck, but there's a way you can put like a muscle inside. I mean, you can put your finger inside the ass and relax that muscle. Those two muscles are when this one relaxes, this one.
Interlink.
So
this
who's
one-
us?
See the guys. The chick's ass. The chick's ass. Yeah, the chick's ass.
Oh, then she releases Ukumbel.
Yeah.
Hey, so for all those cheaters, that's a hack now, you know. If you get stuck, use your fingers. Let your fingers do the talking. Yeah. That reminded me of like when a dog has beat you, I think the only way to let go.
Dunga it in there.
Yeah.
You guys do weird things, you guys. Ama you shikilia it, you choke it to the
Haitaachilia when you
no,
choke it.
but it'll pass out.
Nakwambia
I saw
so
a
much.
guy once
Oh, he did
choking,
it.
One of these Rottweiler dogs. Not Rottweiler. Those like here's this dog, Pitbull. And then it actually you guys. But you guys, I think we can end the pod there.
On fingering dogs' asses. Yeah, that's a good place to.
No, but this was a fun pod.
Yeah, definitely. These guys
You
should
guys
come
have brought
on.
in some fresh perspectives, you guys.
Yeah.
TG fingering the ass to release the man. Take it, guys, take it.
Slips out.
Yeah, you guys want to put the biggest 18 on this pod.
instead of putting me, you put in yours. You're like. Whatever works.
You guys, that's funny, man. But anyway, Mozali, thanks for coming through. Simona, keep it fun. Huh? Just need to chill and have those. Maybe one of these days utakuja kumbe. For sure. Yeah, man. Cheers. Kevo, cheers in absentia. You guys, cheers.
Cheers, man.
See you guys on the next one.